Winterfest. Live from the beautiful Riverside Hotel on Las Olas Boulevard in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Welcome to the 2015 Seminole Hard Rock Winterfest Boat Parade.
And it's official, folks. The Winterfest Boat Parade is getting ready to get underway right now. We are so excited to be here. I am one of your live stream hosts, Chad Philborger, sitting here with the absolutely beautiful and talented Andrea Ocampo.
Hey Chad, what's going on? And nothing starts a parade like Starburst in the Sky, the Big Bam Boom.
I know, I'm looking forward to it, and here we go, kicking off. This is the hottest parade on H2O. It is the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Winterfest Boat Parade 2015. So here we go with beautiful and spectacular fireworks starting off the parade.
The crowd is absolutely amazing, so much excitement, and the atmosphere is electrifying.
There are literally over 1 million people who are lining the parade route tonight, watching this spectacular event. It is the largest and biggest and best boat parade in the world. And we are seeing right now those fireworks go off, and look at all those people along the side of the banks. Everyone is excited to be here. There's just something so celebratory when you can hear those fireworks down in your chest and in your heart. It's always a great thing. Lots of fun.
Absolutely. The atmosphere is electrifying, and I'm definitely feeling those fireworks right now.
That's right. Young and old lining that parade route. We have just hundreds of thousands of people everywhere. And again, we are now seeing Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue, and we are kicking off the boat parade. Here he comes, this year's Grand Marshal, artist, rapper, comedian Nick Cannon. So incredibly exciting. Nick's movie Chirac just came out, and of course he is the host of America's Got Talent. Check out his ride tonight. It is the JM Lexus Showboat. It looks awesome. It is decorated to reflect this year's theme of fairy tales afloat. We are so excited about this. There's that signature December to Remember JM Lexus 8-foot boat. So we are sitting there and everybody's saying hello to Nick.
Hey.
Very excited to be here. They are rocking on that boat. Nick will be DJing throughout the parade with folks from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. They're gonna have a great time on that boat tonight. Look at that, beautiful Grand Floridian, just incredible. All the witches and princesses and Little Red Riding Hood, Big Bad Wolves. We're gonna see them all tonight. And we are so happy to have Nick on that Grand Marshal Showboat presented by JM Lexus.
And everybody's so excited to see Nick, as you can see.
Absolutely. The crowd has been crazy along the shore here tonight. You know that is one big party on that boat. Say hello to all your friends that are on that boat right now.
Look, Chad, they're saying hi to you.
Here they go, partying down. Nick is really getting that crowd going. We're so excited about this tonight. What fairy tale story is not complete without a castle, a princess, and a genie, and all brought to us by the spectacular JM Lexus. Boy, are we happy to have that.
And did you see that red ribbon? Absolutely beautiful.
It is the signature December to Remember.
All right, and hey, who's hungry? I bet Paul and young Ron from Big 105.9 are eating meatballs right now. More likely drinking martinis, right?
Absolutely.
Well, you guessed it. This is the Anthony's Runway 84 and Anthony's Cold Fire Pizza Boat. So you know they're eating very well. And of course, they have their special guest, Paul and young Ron from Big 105.9. And is it just me, Chad, or does a 5-foot lit up pizza make you hungry?
I don't know, but you guys better save me some food, or at least like pull over here and hand us a pizza or something here. That's absolutely incredible, great food. And you know, Paul and young Ron are gonna get this crowd going as well.
They're definitely awesome, but you know, I'm a huge fan of pizza, so that's right. I'm definitely very hungry.
That's right. They are gonna have a great time tonight. Oh, there's also a martini.
So cheers.
Yeah, absolutely. We know we could have one of those right now. I tell you, Anthony's Cold Fire Pizza, Anthony's Runway 84, not a bad combo to have.
Absolutely.
They are definitely having a good time. Eating well, drinking well, that's what it's all about. Celebrate the holidays.
Kicking off the holidays.
Kick them off right, kick them off with fun. Everyone knows You know, with me and my work with Iron South Florida, man, it's all about digging in. Cook that food, eat it up, spend some time with people that you care about, and that's what we're doing tonight. We are spending time with all of you here in the Fort Lauderdale area, as well as people from all over the world. We have people in the Netherlands even that are watching us tonight. And here it comes, of course, one of my favorites. We're talking booze. Republic National Distributing Company aboard the Catalina. From eating and drinking, now this boat is going to get you in the holiday spirit or spirits. Republic National Distributing Company is on board the Catalina. Huge bottle of one of my favorites, Fireball, on the side of the boat. And speaking of fireballs, there's Captain Lee from the show Below Deck. We are super excited to see him. Great man. He's on deck tonight as the official captain of Winterfest. Also with him tonight, though, is Chris Kirkpatrick from the band In Sync. Bet they're certainly in sync with some good drinks right now. You know they're having themselves a good time.
Absolutely. Look at Peter Pan in the head of the boat right there.
Look at him flying across, and there's Captain Lee saying hello to everyone. Always a fun time. And you know that Republic Distributing has some of the great wines, vodkas, and of course Macallan single malt Scotch whiskey. You know that you were right up mine, right up my alley here. And of course we're missing our bottle here in the booth, but we're talking.
Maybe later.
There you go. We've got great vodka. We've got tequila and rum. You know, we're on not a bad gig here. Bring on the Fireball, folks.
And everybody's having so much fun on that boat, as you can see.
That's right. They're going to be rocking, so to speak, by the end of the parade. It'll be a great time for everyone. Peter Pan, of course, flashing across the front. And our storybook theme tonight and fairy tale theme. It's going to be a lot of fun. Great people. And I bet we're going to see a little of something from every single one of those fairy tales and stories that we both knew growing up. Well, I'm a lot older than you, but from when I grew up as well as when you grew up, and many other people that are out there.
All right, folks, and right here you can see here comes the Lady Windbridge on board the South Broward Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority and the Eta Nu Chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity. They are celebrating this year's theme, Fairy Tales Afloat, which is my favorite. Delta Sigma Theta and Omega Psi Phi are nonprofit organizations which have been around for more than 100 years. They serve the community and provide scholarship funds to deserving students in Broward County. They use their participation in the parade as a fundraiser for the entire community and service projects, and of course the scholarships.
You know, that's one of the great things about this parade. There is so much community engagement and community involvement that happens here. You know, we get these great organizations doing amazing things for just our community in general and all of South Florida. So it truly is a community event that really Winterfest has done just a beautiful, beautiful job of bringing everyone together.
Absolutely. It's really all about giving back to our community and really what the holiday spirit is all about.
Well, that is absolutely, look, boy, they had packed them to the rafters there. They are having themselves a good old time, as they should, as fraternities and sororities, doing great service work for the community around them. Great colors on lights this year.
And they are on a 179-foot showboat. Absolutely beautiful.
Amazing. Here we go. Oh, and here comes around the corner on the Windridge Quay. It is Pet Supermarket. And for all you pet lovers out there, here's the Windridge Quay, which tonight is the Pet Supermarket showboat. It has over 150 stores coast to coast and it's headquartered right here in South Florida. I mean, this boat is absolutely reflecting their dedication to the pets. They even have Miss Florida, Brie Gabrielle on board, and if you're looking for a toy, a treat, or a gift this holiday season for the pet in your life, remember Pet Supermarket.
And look at all those lights, and I love the fact that they have all those animals on the side of the yacht. You have a parrot, a dog, a cat. What else do we see there, Chad?
We are seeing, of course, a gecko, and we are seeing an inflatable dog on the back of the boat. And you got to remember, we've got to say it just because it's here. Pet who?
Pet Supermarket.
That's right. And we are so happy to have them here in South Florida, giving back to the community, being a participant in this great Winterfest boat parade. Thank you, Pet Supermarket. Keep on lighting the way for those dogs and cats, as well as those great pet owners and lovers that we have all over here in South Florida.
Oh, look at their glasses. Hey there.
There she is. There's Miss Florida. Aren't we excited to see her? Hello, Bree. Thank you so much. They are definitely having a good time, rocking the sunglasses, rocking the LED gloves.
I know, they're very festive.
Trying to keep themselves in a good old rhythm with the music that they've got going on there. beautiful boat. We've got the Pet Supermarket balloon illuminating the back of the boat too.
They're doing it upright. Hey there, here comes the sailfish with their wishing on a star theme. They're all decked out with the blue and white, and they have a big star on top, as you can see, and there's more stars off the back, as you can see. He and his crew wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, and this is the first time in the parade for this sailfish, and Captain Todd always wanted to do the boat parade, and this year just did it. He watched it all his life, and look at him, finally a wish come true.
There you go. Dreams do come true this holiday season in South Florida. Captain Todd and his family, we love having first-timers in the boat parade. We love the enthusiasm, the excitement. Look how excited everyone is on board that boat. And here we are with date night. Now here's a story I just love. The lighted carriages on this boat. This is a Cinderella boat. They have a Cinderella slipper on board. It's Captain Mike and his whole family are on board. His two daughters are the good stepsisters. They didn't want to be wicked, of course, this year. And his son, who's 21, is playing the role of the fairy godfather. Some creative license there, so that's a lot of fun. That's always a good time. It's a first time for the parade for date night. My favorite part of this story is that Mike and Kathy named their boat Date Night because they use this as a break for get away from their kids.
Oh,
you gotta love that.
Absolutely, I definitely love that story, Chad.
It's a great way. Beautifully illuminated, tons of lights. We love the crown on the back. Of course, just having a really good time. Captain Mike all dapper and dressed up, and of course, his wife sitting on the front of the boat. We've got an absolutely wonderful time going on here, and these families being able to share this time together.
And she's actually dressed up as Cinderella.
Fantastic.
All right, folks, now here comes Bimini Twist, and they've got Shrek Karaoke Dance Party on board. Check out that 20-foot dragon coming out of the castle to chase Fiona. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. And Scott and Anita McLevine say, come on over to Shrek's Swamp and dance. Other popular fairy tale characters, as you can see, they're joining in. You can see Snow White, Pinocchio, Little Red Riding Hood, and you can also see Peter Pan, Captain Hook, and Robin Hood. These guys knock it out of the park every year. And look at the gingerbread man on the back. How cute is that?
I tell you, they've got it all going on. They've got dance moves. They're doing a dance number for us, zipping around. We've got Pinocchio and his big old nose here, and we're just having a great mix-up and mashup, as I guess they would say today if we were doing some other stuff. They've got a great mashup going here of all the pieces from fairy tales, and we love that Shrek boat and the way they built that castle with that fantastic dragon.
Yeah, the dragon is wonderful. Look at the fire coming out of its mouth.
Such creativity. Wow, look at this. We've got the General Lee. He's got big old Shrek ears coming off the front. We've got another Shrek barge here. It's a 30-foot power boat. This pontoon boat is just loving and lighting up those Shrek ears. Look at that. They've even built Shrek's castle towards the back. They've got Shrek, Fiona, Donkey.
And look, that is actually a live dog right there. He's part of the parade, as you can see. Adorable.
Well, you know, we all love our pets here in South Florida, so we have got to share the love with our four-legged family members. That is just a great way to keep on going. Look at all those lights. It was definitely a green Shrek pontoon boat.
Oh, absolutely. Shrek.
Oh, don't.
Don't fall over. You saw that?
I did see that. Oh, look at here.
Here comes the cutie patootie. That's right. The theme is Peter Pan. And here's the rest of the...
Here's the Tinker Tug. Look at that.
Oh, that's right. The Tinker Tug.
Here you go. Look at that Tinker Tug going along here.
The theme is Peter Pan, as you can see. This little tug belongs to Tinkerbell, so that's why this Tinker Tug, one of my favorites, and incredibly cute.
Look at that. Look at Tinkerbell flying through the air off the top of that boat. Here's the rest of that Peter Pan crew. They're following up behind Tinkerbell. That Tinker Tug is kind of going along there.
I love all the lights.
Yes. This is Jazz Demir Roofing on board. Look at that. They are actually having a wonderful time. Beautifully done. I love all the great colors that we've got going on here on this boat. This boat was built in 1929 and put into service during World War II.
Oh, wow.
She patrolled the East Coast looking for U-boats.
A little bit of history, as you can see.
Some great history. You know, we love the history of some of our marine industry here in South Florida. We are absolutely just blown away by some of the great things that we have going on here. And to see this beauty that was put into service in 1929 and back on board is always a great thing.
And you guys, as you can see, Frosty the Snowman, and he is out of control. Do you get it? And the name of this boat is Out of Control. Captain Eddie's kids actually made that 10-foot snowman. Wow, that's pretty incredible, actually. And good job, kids. That's very well done. First time at the parade for the family, a very special welcome. Friends and family on board. He's watched the parade from a boat in the past, and this year decided to get in all the action.
Well, this is another reason that we love the Fort Lauderdale Boat Parade, is that all those families get in. Well, here we are with number 15 with 2 men in a truck. We love this. They have actually synchronized their lights to the music that they are playing on board their boat, enjoying themselves. Their 3-year-old daughter is, of course, dressed as Elsa on the front of the boat. You know, we are going to see some Frozen tonight. We're going to see some Elsas here. And we know that those families are going to enjoy their great time. But man, what a great company. Great to have them involved in the boat parade. Great to have 2 men in a truck on their boat.
As you can see, they're having so much fun on the boat.
It is. We love to see kids involved in this parade. It is a wonderful, wonderful time. I missed the Santa on the front of that boat. There we go. They have done all kinds of things on there.
And here comes the Junior Captain Showboat, powered by FPL, of course.
Of course.
This year's Junior Captain is Madison Smith. She represents the Cure Spinal Muscular Atrophy charity. Winterfest has this great junior parade captain program where local nonprofits nominate kids struggling with difficult battles. FPL has powered this program for 3 years by supporting brave youth and has taken this amazing program to a new level. They have a gingerbread, as you can see, theme on board, absolutely adorable, and they have it packed to the brim, as you can see.
Boy, FPL, thank you so much for being so great to these children in this community. We love the fact that you partner so effectively with nonprofits in the area, making our Fort Lauderdale area a better community every year. Look at that. So we've got the whole gingerbread train involved, the gingerbread house. And of course,
the gingerbread van on the back. I can't wait to see it in live and in full color and all the lights.
There he is, running across the top of the boat. We love that.
And that lady, of course, taking a selfie. Hello there.
It's the time that we are in. Well, here we are with the construction angels aboard the Cool Cat. This is one Cool Cat we've got coming along through here. On board tonight are the construction angels. The owners of this boat always donate it to local charities to use throughout the year to help raise money. They've helped over 25 charities in South Florida.
Wow.
Boy, I got to tell you, thank you so much. You know, we are so happy to have the owners of the Cool Cat. Their theme this year is Peter Pan, and they are doing this tonight in honor of construction angels. They are wearing angel wings, and this is a group that helps the families of construction workers killed or injured on the job. So thank you so much for all you do.
All right, and around the corner now, who do we see? The Wellington Wildlife Conservative Center on board the Musette tonight. Check out that giant stuffed bear on top of the boat. Absolutely cute. They rescue abused and illegally possessed exotic animals. The wildlife sanctuary is in Wellington, and there's another operation in northern Wisconsin where they take in black bears. The Musette hosts dinner cruises when it's not in the parade, and you can see the chapter right there. You can see chapters them for your own parties.
Great boat to charter there. It's a great idea, and we are so happy. Look at the abominable snowman. You got to love that. Good sense of humor, and what a great organization to have the Wellington Wildlife Conservation Center on board.
Honestly, I had no idea they had so many locations. Really, such a great cause.
Doing so much for all these animals in the area. I tell you what, this makes me so proud to be a part of this Fort Lauderdale and greater South Florida community. We have really come together and built something beautiful down here. Oh, and here it is. The one that I have been waiting for tonight. This is the Winterfest Fantasy Dragon presented by BB&T. What a spectacular, spectacular boat. You cannot have Fairy Tales Afloat theme without a dragon, of course. And look here, we've got one. Spectacular. This colorful dragon is scanning the parade to greet the more than 1 million spectators along the route. Don't worry, he's not a fire breather.
Wow, he's absolutely amazing, Chad. Look at that.
He tends to be more of a bit of a powder puff, I think. But it is brought to you by Winterfest, of course, and BB&T. And we all know that designs by Sean helped put this all together. Amazing, beautiful, beautiful dragon in front of that boat. What a spectacular piece of artwork.
And right there you can see a prince in the back of the dragon right there. Does he have a crown? Yeah, he's definitely a prince.
Beautiful work done by, of course, Winterfest and BB&T on this one.
That's right, BB&T Center, the center of it all.
I tell you, we've got some smoke blowing here, and we are just enjoying a good old time. Beautiful, beautiful boat we've got. Oh.
All right, guys, now here comes Aladdin aboard Bahia Breeze. Captain Frank chose this theme because it was his kid's favorite show. They are decorated with a boatload of LED lights. Get it? Boatload? Okay, I totally got it. The characters are on board, and there's Genie on a magic carpet on the bow. Aladdin and the princess are, of course, there, and as you can see, we have Jafar. The villain is up there as well, and I hope he doesn't push anyone overboard. I think tonight he will play nice. And first time in the parade for the Bahia Breeze. Great job, guys. A very special welcome.
Great job, and look at that Genie costume. What a great way to do it. You have to applaud the creativity of these families and everybody in the community.
And I'm sure they have so much fun decorating these boats.
It's a lot of work and a lot of time that goes into it, but we are all very thankful for everything that they are doing to make this so much fun for the entire South Florida community. And let's face it, we have people all over the world watching tonight. We've got folks in the Netherlands, Puerto Rico, Canada, all watching already. Oh, and look at here.
Oh.
Here comes little the Pentita, and she's on Cinderella's carriage tonight. Cinderella and the evil stepsisters are, of course, on board. So is the fairy godmother. They bought a brand new boat for the parade this year, and the grandparents flew in from Puerto Rico to actually be a part of this. The grandmas really wanted to be the evil stepsisters. What a great way to transform this 22-foot powerboat into a beautiful and quite magical little carriage.
Yeah, they definitely went all out, and the lights are pretty spectacular, and it definitely looks like a carriage.
They have done a wonderful job, and the work and the creativity. I tell you, thank you, South Florida, for your artistic abilities on this one.
And Puerto Rico.
We certainly cannot forget our friends. We know that are tuning in. The rest of their family, I'm sure, is tuning in online right now. And if you have friends or family there, they can tune in right now on ionsouthflorida.com. We love that. We love live streaming this show. We're going to turn back around and take a peek here. Beautiful family.
As you can see, the crowd is taking pictures, that's right, and putting it on social media. Remember, guys, hashtag Winterfest SoFlo15 if you want to get in on the action, if you want to be able to track all the pictures and everybody having fun out here.
What a great time, and don't forget that if you tweet those out with that hashtag, you could end up on the side of our social media boat tonight.
Oh.
Winterfest has paid attention and watched the times change, and the boat parade has adapted with it. You have to love that.
Absolutely. Be a part of the parade with all of your social media images.
We have people right now tweeting, Pinteresting, Facebooking, all of those different things from all over the world about this parade. The crowd is certainly enjoying themselves. A great place to watch the parade, the Riverside Hotel, the absolutely beautiful and iconic Riverside here in South Florida.
Yep, and it's packed to the brim, folks. So many people here enjoying the parade.
We have the perfect weather for the parade this year. We are so excited. I mean, I've been in this parade in rain and,
Rain
heat.
or shine, it happens, but you know what? Everybody else should be a little jealous of our weather down here in South Florida.
That's right. You can't beat what we've got going on here tonight. If you are up north or in Canada watching us right now, I am Well, I'm sorry because,
We're in tank tops.
we are quite comfortable tonight in shorts and t-shirts and enjoying ourselves, and here it comes.
That's right, here is WSVN aboard the Venetian Lady making a grand entrance. Their theme is See It on 7. Do you get it, Chad? See it?
I think I got it.
Of course. Of course, the big show on Channel 7 this year is Empire. On board Channel 7's own power couple, as you're going to see in just a moment, 7 News anchors Belkis Nuray and Craig Stevens. Deco Productions helping put this entry together. Which reminds me, and did you know that Deco Drive on Channel 7 turns 20 next month?
Yeah, but they still all act like they're 10 years old,
Chad, you're absolutely right. But
I'll probably get in trouble for that one.
But Chad, that's why everybody loves them.
That's true. And of course, one of our favorite shows, Empire, being able to watch that. We are so thrilled to have them as part of the parade again this year, touting all of their great programming that they have going on with Deco Drive. And
look at the lights on that 130-foot showboat. Really spectacular.
Venetian Lady, one of the beauties that we have here.
And I wouldn't expect anything less from Deco Drive, one of my favorite shows.
The iconic Deco logo, of course, on the bow of the boat. You could not go wrong with that. And of course, we all know that Belkis and Craig are going to be giving the crowd their own version of "Hello, how are ya?" as we see them sitting on the bow right now, waving to the crowd and seeing just packed shorelines tonight. The shorelines, I have not seen this so crowded in probably the last 4 or 5 years. It's just amazing to see how many people there are.
Absolutely. Every year, the parade keeps on getting bigger and bigger.
Stand up and wave, Belkis. Oh, she is.
Yeah, always quite fashionable. You gotta love that about her.
Look at that. On top of all things, in South Florida, Belkis Nuray. Craig Stevens enjoying the time as well. Mighty comfy chairs.
I know, right? Very comfy and quite stylish. And remember, guys, social media, that's what it's all about this evening. Hashtag Winterfest SoFlo15.
There it is, the Empire logo. We all know about it. And of course, one of my favorite things they've got on here, they've got the Habitat for Humanity logo. You've got to love what they do for this community and all the people that need so much help down here. Beautiful job with that boat. Gotta love all the sparkle and shimmer that happens between the lights and the reflection in the water. We've got it going on. Belkis and Craig, of course, entertaining the crowd right now.
Which they do so well.
The energy that those two have is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I know, and it really never stops.
People having a great time. Taking full advantage of social media tonight.
Absolutely.
Lots of cell phones out there taking both selfies and crowd photos. Always a unique perspective to participate in the boat parade. Here it is, folks. It is the Winterfest social media aboard the Aqua Ads boat. This is what it's all about. Check out this high-tech boat. It's the Winterfest social media boat on board the Aqua Ads with 1 million spectators. They're going to see their live tweets and images using hashtag WinterfestSoFlo15. The billboards are 10 feet tall and 36 feet long, just like the ones on the highway. The grandstand viewing area has their own hashtag, WinterfestFord. If you all miss the excitement, you can certainly visit winterfestparade.com to see your photos. All these photos, all these hashtags are going to be streaming, of course. Aqua Ads and Wasser Solutions help bring the selfies to the waterway, so thank you all so much. Remember, hashtag WinterfestSoFlo15.
Talking about bringing Winterfest Boat Parade to life.
We are so happy that we are partnering with them here at Ion South Florida. We are loving this. Beautifully, beautifully done. You have to love the technology that goes into this.
Yes, the interactive experience is really like no other. And oh my goodness, Mr. Bob. Now here comes Mr. Bob. And as always, every inch of the boat is covered in lights. They say their fairy tale of lights come true with his toy soldiers and candy canes. And of course, there is an angel on the bow leading the way. Say hello. As you can see, Mr. Bob has been in the parade since 1987. He's still in it, and they just keep adding more lights and winning more awards. We can see why, obviously. And Mr. Bob actually has 35 friends and family members on board. Well, Mr. Bob, sooner or later, he's going to have to get a bigger boat.
I agree. I mean, I think you're running out of space for lights on that boat. This 60-foot sport fishing boat is just covered. There's not 1 inch of room for one more light. Well, maybe one.
Maybe one.
But what a wonderful job they've done this year and putting the enthusiasm into this. And they even have a sparkling castle on the back. And here we have the Nutcracker aboard the First Love. They've got Nutcrackers on board. They're dancing, and the toy soldiers, there they are. We all see them waving to the crowd.
Which is definitely a crowd favorite.
Every year people look forward to this. Of course, what would a Nutcracker be without the large cannon on board, which is always a fun thing to see as well.
I definitely love their costumes. They went all out.
Every year we love this. We love this boat. And you better watch out. They've got over 24 strings of lights going up to the mast. Icicle lights all the way around. Look at them go. Just a wonderfully done piece that we have going.
And here is Little Red Riding Hood aboard Miss Trish. But for the Winterfest boat parade, she is heading to Christmas at Grandma's. Captain Ron and his crew are playing the parts. They have Red Riding Hood, the big bad wolf, and Grandma, of course. Say hello. The Urbans have been in the parade for 10 years. Welcome back, Urbans. And they say they like their boat to entertain the children.
Great job. What a great family to be able to do this with. We've got Grandma's, we've got a whole boat lit up, and look at that big bad wolf on the front standing right over Grandma and Little Red Riding Hood. What a great job, very creative, cutting out the silhouettes, and we've got just a huge tree on the back. We even have a Christmas robot.
I know, we have Frosty the Snowman and the Christmas robot, really cute.
We went all out this year, didn't they?
I love that angel on that Christmas tree.
And here's one of the more entertaining ones. This is Advanced Roofing's limo boat. Check this out. It's part of Advanced Roofing's Wizard of Oz entry this year. The Witch and the Wizard are, of course, in the limo. The rest of the characters are going to be on the next boat. Advanced Roofing's been an award-winning entry and been part of the boat parade for over 20 years. But this is the first time they're actually going to use 2 boats.
Oh, wow.
How on earth did they get that car to float? I tell you, that is... Talk about the creativity of those folks at Advanced Roofing. Always wonderful to see the limo boat in there. Incredibly creative.
Yeah, they're definitely taking creativity to the next level. It's
the
pretty
Witch and the
spectacular.
Wizard, there we go. We've got the Witch riding her bike through on top of the limo. And of course, here comes the rest.
Here comes the rest. Hey, there's Dorothy. I thought I just saw Dorothy. I hope so, because this theme keeps on getting better and better in the Wizard. Hey!
There they are.
Dorothy, one of my favorites. And there's Dorothy and Toto on board the second entry from Advanced Roofing. They even have a yellow brick road for Dorothy to follow. 6-Star Entertainment helping with the decorations. Thank you very much. And look, there's the Cowardly Lion, the Scarecrow, even some flying monkeys, which always were a little bit scary, Jeff.
And we've got Dorothy in those ruby red slippers easing on down the road there. We've got all kinds of great things. Incredible costumes. Creativity was certainly not an issue for them. And of course, we've got the rainbow on the back of the boat. Thank you, Advanced Roofing, and Dorothy, and your flying monkeys. And
the Munchkin, right there, as you can see. That's adorable.
The Tin Man and the Scarecrow having a great time with Dorothy as she carries Toto in her basket.
Wow, well done.
Even playing the music from The Wizard of Oz. Gotta love that creativity. Thank you, Advanced Roofing. And here we are. This is the Rotary of Fort Lauderdale. It's a World War II float put together by the Rotary of Fort Lauderdale and Winterfest. And they're actually staging the invasion of Normandy with the Sherman tank on the boat.
Wow.
That is absolutely amazing. We want to honor the past, the present, and future of our military. So we really thank the Rotary of Fort Lauderdale for doing this. You can see the landing craft. There are actual World War II vets on the landing craft on board tonight. We are so proud of them. And, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we certainly thank them for all of their service and thank all of our military for all of their service each and every day, past, present, and future. There are 13 flags flying on this vessel representing the 13 countries who participated in the Normandy invasion. The Rotary Club says they want to honor all servicemen and women.
It's really beautifully put together.
An inspiring group of people who did wonderful things for all of us. They built that tank. They've done a great job transforming this boat into a great landing craft. Look at the plane up above.
Yeah, that's pretty ingenious. Loving it.
Creativity of the Fort Lauderdale Rotary Club, the Rotary Club of Fort Lauderdale. And thank you to those veterans that are on board. Thank you, Rotary Club of Fort Lauderdale. Thank you for honoring our troops. Here we go.
And here comes a Salty Dog with their Little Mermaid theme. They have the Little Mermaid and King Triton on board. This boat put together by West Insurance of Florida. Sebastian the Crab is there with some seahorses. They hope the seahorses lead to a fairy tale ending where Ariel finds her prince. Hi, Ariel.
Again, creativity of family and folks in here in South Florida, always a good thing.
Hi, King Triton.
There he is.
That must have been so much fun to put together.
Makes you think of all those songs from the movie now.
You don't want to get me started.
Oh, come on, start singing Kiss the Girl for us. A wonderful thing we have going here. So right now we have boatsetter.com and we've got a Captain Hook theme going. This boat put together by boatsetter.com, an online company that lets you hire a boat for the day. Now there's a great idea if you live in South Florida. They connect boat owners and captains with anyone who wants to go boating and transform this little boat of theirs into their own Neverland. Gotta love the fact that Peter Pan is there. We've got Tinkerbell and the whole crowd. Tinkerbell, of course, on the bow, waving hello to everyone and lighting up the night for us.
And right there, here's the berry patch. They are celebrating our little Christmas tree and Frosty the Snowman. And look, Santa's little helper's on board as well. But there's nothing little about that tree. It looks absolutely amazing. Cliff Berry Incorporated putting this boat together. They are an oil spill cleanup boat and travel around the world to clean up others people's messes. A big thank you very much.
Gotta love it when somebody else cleans up the mess.
Absolutely.
Boy, they have done one amazing job with that tree. Look at the amount of lights on that thing.
Definitely quite a presence with that tree and that 39-foot oil cleanup vessel.
Lights up the entire river. Again, that's just the beauty of these boats, using all those lights to both light up the night sky as well as light up the water on the river. You gotta love the reflection that comes off the river and lights up the whole parade route. Remember that, folks, this is gonna be a 12-mile parade route. Oh, here we go. This is the Carefree Boat Club aboard the Dorado. Family using a Carefree boat to be in the parade. Carefree lets you boat without having to actually own the boat. We love that because Captain Andy and his family are doing a Peter Pan and the Pirates theme.
Hello there.
Look at that. Carefree has offices in Pompano, Fort Lauderdale, Aventura, and Coconut Grove. Again, we are just loving being here tonight and live streaming with you around the world on IONSouthFlorida.com. And, you know, Andrew, I'm telling you, this has just been one great night so far. Highly entertaining, wonderful
Very
people.
creative, Chad.
I am truly proud of being a Fort Lauderdale resident right now and seeing the creativity of our South Florida friends and family doing so much for the community to show everyone how we love to celebrate the holidays here in South Florida.
Yeah, and the pictures keep on coming in via social media. Remember, hashtag Winterfest SoFlo15, the interactive experience. So if you're at home, you can definitely take a part of it and just put your pictures and look at all of your friends having fun right here.
Oh, here we go.
All right, guys, here's my girl from the Carefree Boat Club. They're doing a Shrek theme on this boat. So much fun. As you can see, we have Shrek right there, the gingerbread man breaking it down right there on the bow.
I tell you what, the gingerbread man was always kind of more my fun character here. Kind of more like my antics, and his head's about to fall right off. So
I wasn't
typical
gonna say anything.
fitting character right in the movie, right there on the boat. So we're having a wonderful time, and the Carefree Boat Club is certainly just doing that and showing us how you can have fun all along South Florida.
And you can see right there Fiona and Shrek and the gang.
And here we go with more of the Carefree Boat Club aboard the Too Much Fun. Here comes Too Much Fun with, again, a Little Mermaid theme. I'm seeing lots of Little Mermaids tonight. Of course, it makes perfectly good sense being here in South Florida and in the boat parade. We have Captain Bob Casey saying his wife Karen got the ideas off of Pinterest to make their family's costumes. Although he says that sometimes they kind of look, a little more like Pinterest fails. He said they're having a great time.
Oh, that's so
There's
funny.
King Triton, Flounder, Sebastian, Ariel, Prince Eric. This boat is again from the Carefree Boat Club. These guys rented it just so they could be in Winterfest. So there's another family making their dreams come true of being in the South Florida Boat Parade and Winterfest Boat Parade. Again, it is the hottest show on H2O, folks, seen by over 1 million people. Hashtag Winterfest SoFlo15.
That's right, and the party continues, and here is Great Escape. It's another of the Carefree Boat Club boats. They are rocking the Frozen theme this year, one of my favorites, and let it go, let it go. I bet Carefree Boat Club owner Brian LaRue will be sick of this song. Do you think so? I'm still not sick of it. And he's got children with him on board with him, so Frozen was an easy pick. And they say this 33-foot boat signature is one of their most popular boats.
Gotta love a Chaparral. They're beautiful boats. Great, great people. And let me tell you, they are just gonna be rocking this Frozen theme all the way up and down the river. Gotta love that carefree lifestyle. Living the carefree lifestyle, baby. And of course, Winterfest Boat Parade, Seminole Hard Rock Casino. And here we are with the Conch Flyer. Here's an interesting entry, the Tortoise and the Hare aboard the Conch Flyer. It's a play on the riff between power and sailboats, of course. A great little, friendly rivalry that we have here in South Florida. The Tortoise is slow and he's on the sailboat, and the Hare is fast, so he's on the powerboat, the dinghy. But the motor on the dinghy ran out of gas, so guess what? The Tortoise on the sailboat is now towing it.
That is super cute. I definitely love how they
So
put
even
that
then,
together.
even on the water, the Tortoise wins the race. You have to love that. What a creative way of just playing up this rivalry.
It's definitely the big race, as you can see right there in that 37-foot sailboat.
A fun way of depicting this tale. And teaching a lesson or two, maybe.
All right, you guys, right now you can see, check out this purple boat. This is the Daphne, and she is decorated up in purple lights, which is the color of Relay for Life. American Cancer Society's Relay for Life of Broward County is on board. Their theme is Paint Your World Purple. Now that tree goes 55 feet in the air, and you can't imagine what it took to string all those lights up. The owner says entering the parade seemed easier than finding a place to anchor to watch.
So true, so true. You have to remember, our boats that participate have some of the best views of this parade of anybody. So if you're ever interested, you need to contact the folks at Winterfest and be a part of this parade. And here we go with the Nitwits. This is the first boat Hatteras ever built.
Aw.
What an amazing piece of equipment we have here. It is the first fiberglass boat ever built and designed specifically for fishing. For 25 years, it was used to fish and cruise in the Gulf of Mexico. And back in 1984, Hatteras did a worldwide search to find this very boat.
It's absolutely beautiful.
It is beautiful. The Nitwits was actually in Panama and was brought back to the States to be refurbished. And the boat is looking beautiful tonight. It is decked out in white lights, celebrating all that is traditional Hatteras. It is the first Hatteras ever built. What an incredible thing to be able to see tonight.
Very
Just
classic.
The stunning beauty of a Hatteras. Of course, probably very, very proud to have that boat in the parade.
And right there, as you can see, this is Hatterascal, a Hatteras Yachts Factory demonstration boat. The boat travels to fishing tournaments and boat shows. Having a demonstration boat like this dates back to the 60s, which is when Hatteras yachts were first introduced. They have her decked out all in lights, as you can see, and you heard it right here first. Hatteras is going to open up a showroom at Pier 66 later this month.
There is nothing more than we like hearing than another business opening up, especially to help out our marine industry here in South Florida. And Hatteras, we are proud to have you coming to Pier 66 later this month. Welcome to sunny, beautiful South Florida. And of course, here is Seasons Hospice aboard the Sea Life. On board tonight, Seasons Hospice staff and volunteers. They have 5 beautiful angels that are lit up on the bow of the boat this evening. This represents their theme, which is The Angel, which is a fairy tale published in about 1843, 1844, about an angel and a dead child who gather flowers and carry them together up to heaven.
Aww.
What a beautiful, beautiful story. Again, incredible organization that is doing such beautiful work here in beautiful South Florida, and they are dedicating their entry to all those South Floridians who were injured or lost while out on the water this year. So Seasons Hospice and Palliative Care is a Broward County premier hospice provider. Hospice and Seasons Foundation are dedicated to honoring life and offering hope to all that they serve. What a beautiful, beautiful tribute this evening to all those who have, lost their lives in and around the water this year. Thank you so much, Seasons Hospice, for all that you do.
And for all their caring. And I really love those angels. They're absolutely beautiful.
Great part of the holiday season that we've got going here. Some colors, and of course honoring their volunteers and all those people that they have helped throughout the entire South Florida community. We are incredibly grateful to all that you do, and we certainly want to say thank you. But here's something that I am ready for.
Oh, delicious. Well, check this out, friends. Here comes a party, and it's BurgerFi aboard the Water Taxi Fiesta. Great. Now, you know what, Chad? I'm hungry. I love BurgerFi.
I was just thinking the same thing. Boy, this looks really good right now.
Look at all that great looking food on this boat. You can see right there. And they have confetti explosions, which I hope that you can see in just a little bit. Over 5,000 lights decorate this boat. And you know what's great about BurgerFi? It's like fast food, but it was created by real chefs. BurgerFi wishes everyone the happiest of holidays.
Thank you, BurgerFi, and thank you, Water Taxi, for making me really, really hungry right now and doing a great job with all those lights. I have to say, it's been really fun to see all of the technological developments that have happened with all the lightings, these boats, and the decorating these boats. People have done above and beyond this year, and we always love that. We love to see BurgerFi, another great South Florida business that we've got here. Happy to see them. And I'm sure they're having a few burgers.
There's a couple burgers, that's right.
Some great onion rings.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Fries.
And I saw a sundae on the side of that boat.
Oh. Now I'm kind of sitting here drooling. Well, looky here, looky here. Here come the 7 dwarfs on the sailboat Roxy. But on the Roxy, they're mining sapphires, emeralds, and rubies. I'm guessing that's their color choice of why they're saying that. Notice the blue, green, and red lights, and Captain Jim says there are over 60,000 lights
Oh, wow.
on board. So this is going to be some of the white ones, which represent Snow White, of course. And we see Snow White and the 7 dwarfs on the bow of this boat. Ooh, that's bright. Love being able to see, again, more entries all along the parade route.
7 dwarves right there. A special hello.
Hate it when my beard falls off.
I know, I hate it when that happens. As you can see, they're
There
having
they go,
so much
piled
fun.
up. Still, some of my favorite characters.
Well, Snow White is
That's
definitely
right.
a classic.
You've got to love that. People having a great time. Beautiful boat.
Hey, with a little Christmas tree on the back.
And our spectators certainly appreciating the Seven Dwarfs. Once again, the Seminole Hard Rock Winterfest Boat Parade. We are enjoying everything and live streaming you on www.ionsouthflorida.com worldwide. I have just looked down and seen that we've added another 11 countries to the watch list right now. So people are certainly having a grand old time all around the world watching this happen. Saying hello to some of our friends at the hotel. That includes some of our judges.
Yep, as you can see. But you know what, Chad? I definitely want to get involved in the social media action. If I want to tweet you, where do I go?
I think you should go ahead and tweet at Whole Heap.
At Whole Heap. Okay, I'm going to be sending you my pictures. And if you want to send me your pictures with hashtag WinterfestSoFlo15,
I'll be sure and do that. And where am I sending them?
you're going to send it to me as well, Andrea Ocampo.
Have to love that, Andrea. We are having ourselves a great time. The crowd, of course, waving to us. Hello back to some of the crowd.
You know, I just love seeing the families and the diversity in the crowd. You see young, old, so many tourists, so many residents from South Florida. It's just a testament showing how diverse and really how much holiday fun we're having.
Certainly one of the great events to be a part of this year and every year here in South Florida. Certainly want to thank all of our Winterfest folks. We've got several of our judges that we should say thank you to as well, including Danielle Butler, who's the president of the Marine Industries Association of South Florida, and John Castelli, the president of the Greater Fort Lauderdale Realtors.
A very special thank you.
Well, while we're waiting on that next boat, let's go ahead and say thank you to Ephraim Zimbalist, or Skip, who's the president of show management, and of course, Mayor Jack Seiler from the city of Fort Lauderdale.
Well, very special thank you. And the party continues, folks. Here come the 12 dinghies of Christmas. Each of these boats represents one of the days of Christmas. The Marine Toys for Tots on board. They collect toys for needy children every year. Also on board, Dana Layton is singing the Star Spangled Banner. She's a 12-year-old and loves to sing. She and her 16-year-old Brittany McGregor will sing holiday songs throughout the parade.
What a great thing and a great organization. Thank you, Toys for Tots, and we love having these 12 dinghies of Christmas representing all the 12 days of Christmas. Those great little firecracker bursts of lights are always a fun and happy thing, and Toys for Tots doing so many great things for so many in our community. And of course, the U.S. Marines, who are always identified with our incredible Toys for Tots organization by all that they do to help collect toys for all those children.
Such a great theme. And there she is. She is singing the Star Spangled Banner. I love the little teddy bears and the stuffed animals in the dinghies. Absolutely adorable.
Of course,
Thank
a
you.
giraffe and an alligator at the end. Great teddy bears. And notice they are all wearing their life preservers.
Yes, safety first, Chad.
Safety first. Safety on the water. Boating safety. And here we are with boat number 47, the ACR Electrics aboard the Mark 6. The ACR Electronics Boat Award aboard this Mako Mark 6. They're the first boating safety sponsor for the boat parade. Love to see that. Thank you so much. They actually share boating safety tips with captains. They're using their automatic identification system to set the pace for the entire parade this year.
Oh, that's cool.
Even better, guess what? For the kids, they are tracking Santa.
Ooh.
Since Santa has the ID system on his boat, you can find out through the Winterfest Santa Tracker app just where Santa is on the parade route. So go ahead and download that app right now, the Winterfest Santa Tracker app, and find out where Santa is along the parade route.
That is absolutely adorable. Now here comes Ryan. They have over 5,000 lights on board tonight. The Center for Regenerative Medicine. They help people with bad knees and other joint problems. They love the parade, as you can see. It's their third year they've done it. They love live music and they have it on board, and so they are doing the Rat Pack show. Marilyn Monroe, Frank Sinatra on board, as you can see. Well, a very special welcome.
There we go, the knee.org. Cell therapy for knee problems. We've got Marilyn Monroe singing to the crowd right now.
She actually looks like Marilyn.
And here we go with boat number 49, a beautiful boat, a classic 1972 Bertram 28. Beautiful, beautiful boat. Captain Rick says he bought this boat from an eye doctor, which is why it's now called the 2020. Nothing like a little bit of a sense of humor here. They're doing Alice in Wonderland theme. Of course, we just saw Alice drop into the rabbit hole, and we are waiting to see her pop up. There she is on the back of the boat. Coming out in Wonderland. So what a creative way to do Alice. And looking at Alice in Wonderland, and the Mad Hatter's even there with her. The Cheshire Cat. Again, I'm telling you, these South Florida folks and their creativity is never ceasing to amaze me. What a beautiful, beautiful night. And here we have coming around the corner another spectacular boat with the Miami Heat Dancers.
They're doing their choreography. And if you go to a Miami Heat game, that's right, you'll see the Miami Heat Dancers doing their thing.
That's right, and a beautiful shot of the iconic Riverside Hotel here along the river. One of the most spectacular places to watch the boat parade and be a part of something truly special. We thank the Riverside Hotel for all that they do for Winterfest, as well as for the entire South Florida community. Now, I've got friends on this boat, let me tell you. Hello, Shannon.
Hello there. All right, friends, now check out this boat. She's a 10. Carolyn Plummer, who is a co-owner of It's 10 Hair Care, is on board. Makes sense that their theme would be movie Tangled. Winterfest helping to create this hair-raising entry. Get it, hair-raising?
That's
of course. Well, of course, Rapunzel with great hair is on top of this 165-foot custom jet engine yacht, and also on board, that's right, you saw the Miami Heat Dancers doing their thing, and they're going to rock it out for the whole parade route.
The She's a 10 is a beautiful entry here. Spectacular, spectacular boat, helping to create this beautiful memory here. Say hello to all that are on board. We've got some great Rapunzel themes going on here with that truly beautiful and well done hair, of course, as we would only expect from She's a 10.
Absolutely. It's really a beautiful jet engine job.
Beautiful. Love having them participate in the boat parade. Thank you so much, Carolyn Plummer. And here it is, the Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center. This is the Discovering Hope vessel. From the Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center. They are part of the U Health System, the University of Miami Health System, that is. This is Sylvester's grand debut at Winterfest, so let's give them all a very warm welcome. Their yacht is depicting a floating cancer laboratory. At Sylvester, more than 115 cancer researchers and 130 cancer specialists discover, develop, and deliver more targeted treatments to fight everyone's unique cancer. Sylvester has 4 locations in Broward County, Deerfield Beach, Plantation, Hollywood, and Coral Springs. Thank you so much for all that you do, Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center. We are so excited for the work that you do, but also in helping us discover hope in this beautiful, beautiful boat that you have done for us. And look at this, we've got elves, who are sitting here playing part of researchers, and unique person, unique cancer, unique treatment. What a great theme to have, and we are so proud to have Sylvester as part of the South Florida community.
And they are doing the Frozen theme on Miss Jules. Captain Daniel says his kids pick the theme. Elsa is up on the bow with Olaf. Kristoff is back on the swim platform. 5,000 to 6,000 lights decorate the boat. First time in the parade for Miss Jules, and they moved here from Germany 5 years ago and fell in love with the parade and decided to enter this year. A very special welcome.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Jules, for entering the parade this year. Great job putting Olaf and Elsa on the front of the boat. And of course, more importantly, thank you to your children for deciding upon this great fairy tale theme for all of us to participate in. We really appreciate all that you are doing to help your kids and join in the fun of the Winterfest boat parade. And of course, here comes the bikini boat wash. All the guys have been waiting for this one. The bikini boat wash is on board. These girls will come out and wash your boat, of course, in their bikinis. They've been featured on Deco Drive, and they say that they will detail anything and everything for your yacht. Detail is the key. They are a professional crew of detailers. They pay attention to all those small, minute details that others who are not experienced in the business may miss or not pay attention to. Well, this is the first time in the boat parade for the bikini boat wash, and we are certainly happy to have you, ladies. There's a lot of sparkle on that boat, from the lights to the dresses and the outfits. People are certainly happy to have the bikini boat wash crew come and detail all of their marine.
All right, guys, that's right. I love this boat every year. The Galleria reindeer aboard a Caprice. There is something about seeing those giant reindeer at the Galleria Mall every year that gets you in the holiday spirit. Miss Florida teen Gracie Smith is on board. Look at Rudolph. Hey, Rudolph. He has his shiny red nose. Wait, Chad, can a reindeer swim?
I hadn't really thought about that. Let's hope we don't have to find out tonight. But I gotta tell you, I am so happy. I love seeing this boat every year in the parade. The Galleria is a great business partner, a great charity partner here in South Florida, and we are thrilled to have them be a part of the boat parade. And you are right, those reindeer are iconic at the Galleria Mall. You know it's the holiday season and it's time to get cracking on your shopping with amazing stores that they have there. I gotta tell you, you know I'm obsessed with food, so I'm all about hitting up that Williams-Sonoma in there. But thank you, Galleria Mall. And of course, here comes Liddy Sider aboard the Miss Bradford. This is a classic sport fishing boat, y'all. On board tonight, they have Lizzie Sider singing Let's Listen In and see what she's got to sing for us tonight. Of course, they are going about with the Frozen theme. And we are seeing, of course, Elsa.
And we see Olaf right there.
He's my buddy. I love Olaf. He's about as goofy and silly and fun as I can be after a few bourbons. And there we see all of our Frozen friends. You know, Lizzie goes around the country talking to kids about being bullied. Her music career is finally starting to take off. The Country Music Association just listed her as a Who to Watch in 2013. So hopefully we will be seeing a lot more of Lizzie Sider, and I hope that she continues the great work that she's been doing.
Absolutely, Lizzie. We definitely wish you so much luck, and thank you so much for being a part of the Winterfest Boat Parade.
Let's take a listen.
Everybody is enjoying Lizzie. Coming to you from the Riverside Hotel, enjoying the Winterfest Boat Parade. Remember, guys, get involved in the social media with hashtag WinterfestSoFlo15. Make sure to be a part of our experience. All right, folks. Tortuga Music Festival in Underground Lauderdale. The Tortuga Music Festival in Underground Lauderdale are on board the water taxi Island Discovery. They are actually showing highlights from the festival on those large screens. This year, Blake Shelton and Tim McGraw, Dirks Bentley, Sam Hunt, and Thomas Red are expected to be there, and the festival is held on the beach in Fort Lauderdale, of course, every year. Underground Fort Lauderdale is the music brand of the Broward County Convention and Visitors Bureau Office of Film, Music, and Entertainment. If you haven't gone, you should check it out.
It was a great party last year, so everybody knows I love a good party, so we are thrilled to have a great lineup this coming year. Super exciting. Every year it gets a little bit bigger and a little bit better. And hello, Sunny. Thank you, Convention Visitors Bureau and Office of Film, Music, and Entertainment. You all have done a great job in building one fantastic concert series for us.
Yep, so the Tortuga Festival just around the corner.
Here's another water taxi, and we've got Birch State Park Oh, we're still on Tortuga here.
The party continues on
That's
the water,
right.
Chad.
You gotta love that. There we are, our buddies at Birch State Park. We have to love Birch State Park. Birch State Park is promoting the natural beauty of our gorgeous South Florida. It's one of the best places to watch Winterfest, and it's over at Birch State Park at the grandstand viewing area. It's a 180-acre island paradise right in the middle of the city of Fort Lauderdale. You can't go wrong if you want to see beautiful wildlife, manatees in the water, our incredible bird population that we have here in South Florida. It is truly a gem in the heart of the city. We are thrilled to represent our state parks in this fantastic boat parade this evening. A hats off to everyone at Birch State Park, and thank you for all that you do to keep South Florida green and beautiful and represent our state park system.
All right, folks. Now this is the Sundream with Florida Spine Specialist on board. They have 30 rope light stars on this 137-foot showboat, which fits with their theme that you don't have to wish upon a star to find relief for spine issues. Florida Spine Specialist offers everything from physical therapy to state-of-the-art surgical approaches to get your back on your feet. They say your fairy godmother knows the physician at Florida Spine Specialist are dedicated to providing every person with the best possible care. Because after all, everyone deserves to live happily ever after. Those decorations took more than 200 man-hours to complete, and I definitely believe it. Absolutely beautiful. And this company has been in the parade for 3 years. Welcome back, friends.
Always good to have returning members of the boat parade. Thank you, Florida Spine Specialist, and those beautiful blue stars that adorn the side of the truly spectacular Sundream. What a great yacht to have a great evening on. Well, here we go, folks. Boat number 60, the South Florida Chronicle. You know, the Laura Key is right there, and they are on key with their live band, Bad Boys. The band's playing live throughout the parade. Let's take a quick listen. Boy, I tell you, they sound great. The Laura Key and the South Florida Chronicle have been in the parade for the last 5 years. We love having people back. It's a spectacular thing to be able to enjoy our entertainment right on the water, and we thank the Bad Boys as well as the South Florida Chronicle for being aboard the Laura Key.
As you can see, they're rocking it out on the water.
A great South Florida tradition. We love to rock it out on the water. Music, good times, family fun.
All right, friends, check out this fun boat, appropriately called Tons of Fun. It even has an upper deck and water slide. How fun is that? They are doing the Frozen theme, calling themselves Frozen on the River. Over 5,000 lights on the boat, and I see Olaf and the other characters on board, and a Christmas tree. Salt Life Rentals putting this together. They rent for fun. They rent fun, jet skis, jetpacks, boats, all kinds of items you can use on the water. Metro Signs and Mastercraft help put this together. Thanks, guys, so much.
I gotta tell you, that water slide on the back of that boat, that looks like a lot of fun right now. Well, here we have, again, this is the Extra Dirty, and they have Little Red Riding Hood on board. Look at that. They've done a great job this year. It's their 7-year-old daughter is playing Little Red Riding Hood. The adults on board are all big bad wolves. And of course, Grandma Bad Wolf is on board as well. They say this 7-year-old Red Riding Hood can handle all of the big bad wolves. She's one tough little girl.
Yes, she is.
That's right. They put green on the bottom for the forest floor, and red on the top to symbolize Little Red Riding Hood. This is their 4th straight year in the parade, cranking up the volume with 2,000 watts and over 2,000 lights this year.
All right, folks. Now this boat is going to the dogs. Blow Up, Dashnard on the back, and Snoopy on the front. First time in the parade for the Andy J. On board tonight is friends and family of Captain Brian. Though we're told his sister and the other ladies on board won't call him Captain, and they just sailed it down from New York this summer. It's named after an old college friend.
You have to love this. You have to love when people come down, and of course, you know, we've got Captain J on there, and You know, his family's going to go ahead and make fun of Brian and not call him captain. And
Oh.
good family fun. It's all about family fun here. There's the beautiful Riverside Hotel again, awash this time in green lights as we await our next boat in the parade. Wow, look at this.
All right, guys, now here comes the Sea Spy. And look, it's Santa's Workshop, South Florida Division. The fun and happy elves on board are making presents for good children and adults. Captain John and his crew of elves have been working hard to fill Santa's workshop. All the elves helped make this entry look spectacular. They painted the bike and the train and fire engines. It really looks good, guys. Awesome job. We're told the head elf Pete and plenty of free time to work on Santa's workshop. Wow, there's so much going on.
All right, here we have the Chinese Cultural Association of Coral Springs aboard the Aqua View. The Coral Springs Chinese Cultural Association have done this. They have done this giant dragon on the top of the boat. Isn't that beautiful? Their theme is Journey to the West. What a beautiful, beautiful story that is. If you never heard it, it's a story of a Buddhist monk who was summoned by the emperor and had quite an adventure coming up against monsters and demons. But the Buddha sends him helpers in the form of a monkey and a pig. And look, you can even see that monkey and that pig on the boat. They're 10 feet tall and imported just for the parade. These are actual copies of the ones that were done in China to be able to be part of this parade. What a great creative thing. Thank you so very much, Chinese Cultural Association of Coral Springs. We love having our communities out west come and participate with us out east. What a great way to build the South Florida community.
Absolutely. I really love the story. All right, folks, now here comes the Freedom Waters Foundation. This is such a great group chat. Their mission is to improve the lives of people with special needs. They provide therapeutic marine-related experiences on the water of South Florida. I know they do a lot of work with veterans as well. Now, this boat has been retrofitted to be accessible. A number of South Florida marine businesses donated their time and expertise to make this happen.
How can you not, again, be so proud of our community? We are continually coming together to support great causes and great things, to be able to provide therapeutic marine-related experiences in South Florida waters, having all these businesses come together, retrofit these boats, help our veterans who need or may need so much help. It's truly inspirational. Now, here comes the Outboard Paint Shop aboard Boom. It's their first time in the parade for these guys. There are a couple of local firefighters putting this together. Again, thank you to our firefighters. Of course, they're going to have the theme of fire and ice, hence all those red contrasting with those blue lights that we've got. Captain John has on that ugly sweater suit as if a sweater wasn't enough, let me tell you. I'm glad they don't have me wearing that one. Look at that. Boy, oh boy. There are some seriously unique clothing choices there. It was a good way to get out and work the outboard paint shop, and they've always wanted to do the parade, and now here they are.
Very special welcome. Now, folks, what do you do when you can't pick a favorite fairy tale afloat? You do all of them. Now check out the B&B. Well, hello there.
Look at that.
It's a party on the water, folks. Remember, if you want to get involved in the social media action, remember to hashtag Winterfest SoFlow15 to get in the social media action, which is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, B&B, for being a part of the Winterfest Boat Parade.
That's right, and of course, we have boat number 71. Got credit. 600 feet of LED rope lights decorating this boat in red, white, and green. Icicle lights around the boat. We've got it all going on. Look at that Merry Christmas. So, this is actually a credit restoration company, so if you overspend this holiday season, you'll probably need to give them a call, so pay attention to that number. I know that, well, let's face it, there's a lot of us that are guilty of that one, but
Absolutely.
truly sporting South Florida holiday spirit here when we've got the palm trees and the Merry Christmas, and of course, their credit repair number.
I'm definitely loving the palm trees. I mean, it's signature South Florida,
Can't
holiday
go wrong with
style.
that, including, well, we've got an alligator on the back, too, and of course, he's got a Santa hat on. What could be more South Florida than that, folks? Salute to the Everglades.
Salute to the Everglades. And oh my goodness, now around the corner we can see the Navigator. Now here comes the Navigator with Pirates of the Caribbean on board. They have turned their boat into the Black Oyster instead of the Black Pearl. They actually made those sails themselves. The boat is black with red and white icicle lights. Their skeleton Murray is up in the crow's nest hoisting the sails. A very special welcome. I'm definitely loving the theme. And they have a cannon on board, and listen to that. Boom. I'm assuming that's what it's going to sound like.
There it is.
There you go, guys.
They heard you picking on them.
Yep. And they are singing, Yo Ho, the Pirate's Life's for Me. They have a 15-foot Kraken chasing them, and it's the first time in the parade for the Navigator. A very special welcome, folks.
Gotta love that. Only in South Florida do you get pirates in tutus and, you know, their hats and everything else. So we're having a good old time. We've got the captains, and of course we've got the smoking cannon at the front as well.
And I love the fact that they actually made the sails.
That's right. Again, that South Florida creativity. We've got even have our four-legged skeleton on the front of the boat.
I'm really loving the red and black theme. A little different, and you know what? I'm definitely loving it.
That's right. And of course, the other great thing is that we can even see in the background, we can even see some of the great decorations that folks have done in their condos. And here comes around the corner, it is the Mr. CJ. Claude Rayholm is on the roof of the boat as Pinocchio, of course. This is their 9th year in the parade. Geppetto, the woodcarver, is also on board, and they have red, green, and blue and light show on that. Look at that. We've got all the colors going. We've got a little LED disco action happening. We just have a lot of things happening on such a nice little boat. We thank them for their participation. You've got to love the fact that this is their 9th year in the parade.
Oh, welcome
Thank
back.
you so much, Mr. CJ.
I'm definitely loving all the lights.
She's gonna have tired arms.
I know she is. It's not as easy as it seems. It's definitely a long route.
That is. So glad to see so many people having such a great time. Here we go.
All right, folks. Once upon a time, a boat called the Naughty Lady lived happily ever after. Here's a storybook theme from the Naughty Lady. They have a big storybook on the back. They actually made the storybook themselves. Minuteman Press made the banners on the side, and Tinkerbell and Peter Pan are on board. And I see a few princesses, and they have tiara for those princesses on top of the boat.
You know, that's what you forgot tonight. You forgot your tiara as we sit here and watch this. I knew there was something missing.
Thank you, Chad. I wasn't going to say anything. You know, they have hosted boat parade parties for the past 25 years, and this year they decided to see what the boat parade is like from the other side.
Gotta tell you, folks, people every year are doing this. We see this time and time again. That, you know, we hear the stories of, I've watched a boat parade, you know, my entire life, where I grew up in South Florida and I watched a boat parade and I just wanted to be a part of it. It's a wonderful experience to be a part of. If you've never done it, you need to contact those folks at Winterfest and make it happen. Make those dreams come true. And welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course...
All right, folks. Now here comes the Chabad Lubavitch of Fort Lauderdale aboard Flamingo. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. They are in the parade every year and always have great music. And they always look like they're having such a good time. Flamingo is a charter fishing boat, as you can see, and the owners and crew of Flamingo decorate for the synagogue every year. Good work, Flamingo.
Great work, Flamingo. Thank you, Chabad Lubavitch. And of course, we've got the menorah lit. What a beautiful sight that is. Happy Hanukkah to everyone. 25 years in Fort Lauderdale. You have to love that.
Absolutely. It's such a fun time on the water tonight. Remember, folks, hashtag Winterfest SoFlo15 to join in on all the social media fun.
Hashtag Winterfest SoFlo15. We are having a great time here. We are coming to you live from the Riverside Hotel, live streaming around the world right now on www.ionsouthflorida.com. I am one of your live stream hosts, Chad Thilborger, and I am here with my lovely co-host.
Hello friends, Andrea Ocampo joining you guys. So much fun co-hosting here with Chad.
Andrea and I are having the time of our lives tonight watching this beautiful parade happen. Well, here we are right now with a pretty Cinderella boat aboard the Love Magic. So, we have a great twist here. She is traveling true Florida style. Instead of a horse-drawn carriage, she's got flamingos up on the bow to lead the way. This one, the first one, even has a blinking red nose. Now that was creative.
I definitely love that.
A great transformation of this boat. A beautiful young lady on the back representing a Cinderella. And we are having the time of our lives here enjoying Love Magic, a 33-foot power boat with the Cinderella theme. Boy, I tell you, people took this fairy tale story very seriously this year. They went all out on this beautiful, breezy South Florida night. We are having the time of our lives here at the Riverside Hotel, airing on www.ionsouthflorida.com.
And we're having so much fun, and as you can see, the weather is perfect down here in Fort Lauderdale.
That's right. We are looking right now at the people enjoying the Republic National Distributor Company's fine spirits here at the Riverside Hotel. Republic National being a great sponsor. We are loving Winterfest. We got to see Nick Cannon early on in the evening. I mean, thank you so much, JM Lexus and Winterfest, for bringing us Nick Cannon and letting him be the Grand Marshal this year. Truly adding a great spice to the South Florida Boat Parade. We love to see Nick Cannon here, and he's got his new movie Chirac coming out.
Yep. Oh, folks, around the corner, here come the Sea Cadets, decked out as the Sailor Man. It's old fairy tale about two kids who want to learn to sail. The Sea Cadet program is for boys and girls 10 to 18 years of age, and they learn everything about the sea and can train on U.S. Naval Coast Guard ships. Sea Cadets are sponsored by the Fort Lauderdale Council of the Navy League.
How fantastic is that? We love being able to see this.
I definitely love the concept of this organization. A very special welcome to U.S. Naval Sea Cadets aboard Archer. Saluting everybody, as you can see, from the Winterfest Boat Parade.
And here we go with, I believe this is going to be Entry 88, 3 of a kind. It's all silver and gold on the boat, a classic winter wonderland. They're all friends and family hanging out on the boat. This is their first time in the parade. They say peace, love, and happiness to all. Same thing that we always say to everyone that we come across. So we're super happy to have you all. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the boat parade. There they are right now taking that great photo, and you know what they're going to do with that photo?
Put it on social media with the hashtag
Winterfest SoFlo 15.
Oh, we're finishing each other's
We
sentences.
We have fit together well. We are having a great time enjoying our reception here at the Riverside Hotel with some of the best seats in all of South Florida for the spectacular South Florida Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Seminole Tribe Winterfest Boat Parade.
And dive hard aboard War Eagle. Now here's Dive Hard aboard War Eagle. Dive Hard is an organization that takes people with disabilities scuba diving. They work with all sorts of disabilities, and their goal is to build confidence, independence, and self-esteem in children, adults, and veterans. This is their first time in the Winterfest Boat Parade. Great job, guys. The boat is absolutely beautiful, and the mission is absolutely amazing.
Thank you, Dive Hard. We are very, very pleased to have you all as a part of Winterfest Boat Parade, the hottest show on H2O, and your mission is spectacular. Thank you so much for all that you're doing for children, adults, and veterans. It's really wonderful to see all of these organizations who are doing so much to better South Florida and, of course, better our world. Here we go with entry number 91, Belzona Marine. The next 3 entries are all from Belzona Marine. They're a local family-owned boat manufacturer here in South Florida. They've got 3 boats in the parade this year, and their theme is Goldilocks and the 3 Bears.
Oh.
How do you go wrong with that? Truly a heart-touching little story there. And they have done this with 3 different models. Belzona Marine is bound to have a boat that fits you just right. This one is the largest of the fleet. It's got plenty of room for the bear family, but you know what? It's just too big for Goldilocks.
Of course.
So we're gonna have to figure out what to do with Goldilocks, because if it's too big for her,
What's she gonna do?
I don't know. I think she's gonna have to move on to a new model. I think this one would work for me just fine.
I think so.
Although I'm a lot larger than any Goldilocks I've ever met.
I'm definitely loving the lights. Absolutely beautiful.
A beautiful boat. Thank you so much, Belzona Marine, with their first large model.
They definitely went all out with the
They
lights
did.
and decorations.
Love the polar bear, and of course, who doesn't love presents? Hey, where's mine?
The show's not over.
There we are.
And here is the second boat for Belzona. Mama Bear is in this boat. On this center console, employees of the company have plenty of room to sit, but I still think it's just too big for Goldilocks. What do you think, Chad?
I'm thinking Goldilocks is awful petite. I'm loving this model. Beautiful, beautiful boat. Great color, center console. I think Belzona Marine has done a fantastic job with this.
Absolutely. It only keeps on getting better and better.
I know, we are just loving this, folks. Thank you so much, Belzona Marine. And of course, thank you, Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. We are coming to you live from the Winterfest Boat Parade, streaming live on www.ionsouthflorida.com. And we are awaiting the arrival of not only Santa Claus, but we are awaiting the arrival of the Belzona Marine 3. Here she is. Here's the Baby Bear boat. This is the smallest and quickest boat in the Belzona Marine lineup, and this one fits you just right. You can even see Baby Bear up on top there. Great job, guys. We appreciate it. And I'm sure Goldilocks is loving this one with her time with Baby Bear.
That's right. Just right. And it's the Seakeeper, friends. Now here's Frozen on board the Seakeeper. They have the Frozen characters on the boat. First time in the parade for the Seakeeper. Employees and company officials are on board. A special hello, guys. And Seakeeper makes products to keep boats from rocking. But they are rocking this entry tonight.
Absolutely. Take a ride and be amazed with Seakeeper. Thank you for this entry. We love having first-timers in here, and we love marine stabilization.
Absolutely.
You know, you don't want to be rocking and rolling on your boat. We're having a great time. We are having a fantastic time here. Just this beautiful South Florida night coming to you. And remember, hashtag
Winterfest SoFlo 15.
If you don't know that hashtag by the end of this, you have not been paying attention, folks. Remember, this is Chad Philborger, and
I'm Andrea Ocampo, guys, having so much fun with you here in the Winterfest Boat Parade.
you can't go wrong. It is beautiful, sunny South Florida on this beautiful, warm South Florida December evening, and we are just celebrating up a storm here. If you will see, this is the hottest show on H2O. What a great tagline. Thank you so much for Winterfest and all that you do. And while we have a quick lull in the parade, you know, this is truly one of the best things going on this year. But we certainly want to take a moment and remember someone our community lost, Frank Harold, recently. And in loving memory of Frank, we just want to say thank you for all that he did for South Florida and the marine industry. What a wonderful, wonderful man, and a tremendous loss for all of South Florida, as well as all of the marine industry and yachting world. So our best to his family at this time. Also, we want to be sure and we thank folks at Winterfest. Lisa Scott Founds, our president and CEO. Kathy Kelleher, parade and marketing director. Dawn Reed, our event director. Jim Dunn, of course, of JM Lexus, our chairman of the board. Mark Swenson, our parade chairman. And of course, we all know that we need these interns. Thank you, Isabella, Samantha, and Ashley. You all have done a spectacular job of making this Winterfest Boat Parade this year just one of the best that you will ever find around. You know, why don't you go ahead and you can thank our judges this year. We've got fantastic judges who are going to decide which boat they think will be the best in the parade this year.
That's
Let us
right.
know what you're thinking, Andrea.
You know, the judges, without them, it really cannot be possible. The Rear Admiral Scott Bushman, United States Coast Guard Sector 7, thank you so much. Danielle Butler, President of Marine Industries Association of South Florida. John Castelli, President of the Greater Fort Lauderdale Realtors. Natalie Rodriguez from iHeartMedia on-air personality. We have Jack Sailors from the city of Fort Lauderdale.
Thank you, Mayor Seiler.
And Ephraim Skip Zimbalis III, President of Show Management.
Boy, we are just so happy to be here this evening. We have seen Nick Cannon on our Grand Marshal boat hosted by JM Lexus and all the wonderful people over there. We saw their big old December to Remember big red 8-foot bow that made us all giggle. We saw the fantastic and wonderful Balkis and Ray and Craig Stevens from Channel 7 and Deco Drive.
One of my favorite shows, definitely doing it up here on the Winterfest Boat Parade.
I tell you, we could not ask for anything better. We are having ourselves a grand old South Florida holiday time here. And I tell you, there is no place better for winter than South Florida. Hence why we call this the Winterfest Boat Parade, a great organization doing great things, supporting our marine industries down here, as well as our local economy and so many local charities. It has been truly inspirational to see the sheer number of charities with such great missions that we've had here tonight.
Yeah, each and every one of our charities, they have amazing platforms, you know, and at the same time, all eyes are on them during this Winterfest Boat Parade 15. It's just really amazing to spotlight these charities helping our community, children, veterans, and so much more, you know. So it's, and you know what? We have pictures coming in from everybody with the hashtag Winterfest SoFlo 15. Thank you guys. Keep on sending them in. Remember, with the hashtag, it's an interactive experience right here in South Florida in Fort Lauderdale.
You never know, your picture might show up on the social media boat sponsored by Winterfest.
And you'll be famous.
Or infamous. We are having an absolutely wonderful time here today. We are watching the tides here churn on the river here in Fort Lauderdale, enjoying the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Winterfest Boat Parade for years and years and years. And all I can think of is, well, you know, we saw some great restaurants in there too. I'm really hungry. I'm ready to dig in, y'all. I gotta tell you. I am just starving. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go home and cook myself something, or better yet, I might just have to hobble on over to the Riverside Hotel and have myself, well, a drink or two.
Well, I think too, because we're celebrating, you know, we really saw so many amazing boats. A really popular theme this evening, Frozen. How can we go wrong with Frozen?
I know, I'm thinking of so many things that so many of my friends have said about the movie Frozen, with them and their kids and their young daughters, about how Frozen has been so incredibly, incredibly popular for this entire year, and then some. I think, you know, everything from Halloween to our storybook tales here tonight on the river, we are just seeing things happen with Elsa and Olaf right and left, and I'm sure the crowd is noticing it too, and they are loving every minute of it. I'm sure there are lots of stories, lots of games, lots of tales going on, and I'm sure, guess what? We are in South Florida. It is a truly magical place here in Fort Lauderdale. It is a place where you can make your own dreams come true. We are sponsored by so many incredible people. We have so many wonderful people to thank. We've got EyeOnSouthFlorida.com, the Riverside Hotel, Doug Jones at 6 Star Entertainment. And let's be really honest, folks, we need to say thank you to our United States Coast Guard. They do such a tremendous, tremendous job here helping us out with this boat parade, as well as the Broward Sheriff's Office and Fort Lauderdale, the City of Fort Lauderdale Police. As a matter of fact, our own mayor, Jack Seiler, is one of our judges this evening, so we're super proud of that. We've got so many great people. Jim Allen at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Larry Mullen, also at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Susan, Mayor Marty Chiara at the Broward County. You know, we are just truly lucky people to live in such a beautiful, fantastic, warm, people up north, warm winter paradise.
Oh yeah, and thank you guys so much, because without you, it really wouldn't be possible, especially all of our attendees. That's right, the party is continuing, and let's recap some of our fairy tale characters that we've seen on these beautiful boats. We've seen Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Pinocchio, Geppetto.
What's your favorite, Chad?
Well, I've already told them my favorite characters were really the Seven Dwarfs because I feel like Dopey half the time.
You're hysterical. Well, The Little Mermaid, we definitely saw a couple of yachts with The Little Mermaid, and we had Sebastian on the bow. The Little Mermaid has definitely been popular.
Shrek has also been popular. My favorite, Big Green Boy. We really like him, and you've got to love Shrek and Fiona and the love that they share for one another, as well as the happiness. And here it comes. We are going back on track here with our next boat in the parade. Let's see what we've got here. We have South Florida Ford. Talk about childhood memories. Check out this entry from Ford. It's a Matchbox car, folks. I mean, don't you remember this from your childhood? I certainly remember mine. It's floating down the river and it's still in the box. What a tragedy. I would be so upset if I was a kid and lost my Matchbox car. I love how it says for ages 16 and up on the side. I mean, it is a special Winterfest edition. And the reason it's for ages 16 and up is because, well, let's face it, that's what the driving age is. But let me tell you, I also think it's people my age that remember what these Matchbox cars were. I had every single one of them. I had the carrying case. I am just, so happy. South Florida Ford put this together. It's not going to be a man or a woman on the parade route. Not thinking about how much fun it would be to drive that car right now. Let's see. I'm trying to see what it is as it comes around the corner. Well, of course it is. If it's Ford, it's a Mustang GT on there. South Florida Ford has really gotten involved with Winterfest. They're also a sponsor of the Grandstand viewing area, so thank you so much. We really, really appreciate everything South Florida Ford's doing for the community. So don't forget, if you post a pic with hashtag Winterfest Ford, Winterfest social media might put it right on the side of that boat. You never know what's going to happen with your photos, folks. So take them right now and be sure you remember hashtag Winterfest Ford. It's going to end up on that social media boat, and who wouldn't like a Matchbox car under the tree this year or in their stocking? Better yet, I bet you want one in the driveway.
Absolutely. I want the life-size version.
Why have a kid's version if you can have the real deal?
Exactly.
So thank you, Lovell Marine, and thank you, South Florida Ford. Nothing like a Ford under the tree this year.
Hello, ladies. I'm really loving the decorations. Absolutely beautiful.
You've got garlands, you've got wreaths, stocking, of course, full stockings. That's the best kind of stocking there is.
My favorite type of stocking.
There's nothing more sad than an empty stocking. So thank you, Ford, for filling our stockings for Winterfest 2015. And remember, hashtag Winterfest Ford. You never know, your own photos could show up on the Winterfest social media boat or on Winterfest website.
Yep, I'm really loving the interactive experience with all the social media. Remember, hashtag Winterfest SoFlo15 to be a part of it, friends.
Because here we are coming to you live at www.ionsouthflorida.com from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Winterfest Boat Parade live in sunny Fort Lauderdale. It is so spectacular to have this great night again. And think about this. One of these residences could be yours in South Florida. You could not pick a bad thing about any of that. You have all these beautiful places to live in sunny South Florida, and we are sitting here looking at what we've got going on.
That's right, and around the corner here is another boat put together by Winterfest. It's Fairy Tales Afloat on the Liberty Belle. There are 25 fairy tale performers on a 3-story stage. They are jamming out to a modern fairy tale remix. Now check out Peter Pan, as we can see up on the platform. And how about that princess in the 20-foot inflatable gown? This is absolutely amazing. Doug Jones helping put this together. Thank you so much. Absolutely gorgeous and very grand.
Doug, always doing an amazing job putting great things together for great events and great people. We thank you for all that you do for beautiful sunny South Florida. Now that is one big dress, y'all. Let me tell you, it's a good thing it's inflatable. She better be careful though. That 20-foot dress she might blow away on this breezy evening. Let me tell you, it's just a great boat to have an incredible party on as well.
Everybody having such a good time, Chad.
Dancing on top the Liberty Bell as we start to slowly come around the corner here. Again, all those spectacular residences. Las Olas Grand, the Water Garden. I mean, we are so lucky to be the Venice of the Americas. You have to love Fort Lauderdale, folks. We are representing Fort Lauderdale, but we are also representing the marine community all around the world. What a great evening to have a tremendous amount of fun. And I gotta tell you, they are doing an all-out dance number, and we've got Peter Pan hanging by fabric upside down, and we've got, all of the lost boys and girls doing a whole dance number up top.
I'm loving it. They're going all out with the choreography.
That would not be something I would be asked to do.
You're so funny, Chad.
Other than a big old overbite and maybe some jerky moves that would, not be appreciated nor rhythmic.
Well, Chad, I'm sure you have great dance moves.
But we love it. People are super excited to see this great gem of Fort Lauderdale, the Liberty Bell, coming around the corner there. People having a wonderful evening this evening.
It really is very memorable and so grand. And look, the princess, she's absolutely beautiful in her inflatable gown.
Cannot have a fairy tale without a fairy princess. And of course she's got a crown, like the one you're missing.
The one I'm missing. Before I leave tonight, I will be taking somebody's crown.
Ladies, if you have a crown on, run away from the lady with the headset.
And look at the mermaid right there.
Oh, fantastic. We've got a mermaid and a large seashell on the front of the boat, on the bow, as well, on one of the levels.
They're saying hello to everybody, and I'm really loving this fairy tale theme. It really is bringing the Winterfest to life, and as you can see, we have Peter Pan right there.
Everybody having a wonderful time this evening as Peter Pan flies above the crowd. Again, those fantastic stars which make every story magical, as when we wish upon a star. Thank you, entry 99. The Winterfest Fairy Tales Afloat aboard the Liberty Bell. What a great boat to have here in South Florida. And I have been waiting all night. It is so time for Santa Claus. I am waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I don't know about you, but are you half as excited as I am to see the big man?
I've been very excited, and I've been tweeting all night talking about Santa Claus.
There you go. And speak of Santa Claus, mention his name, boys and girls. Here he comes. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. I could